The wealthy have always known income is derived from a source, property you own or legally control. Income derived from a source, not the source's income. The latter is theft. Joe Biden knows it. Everyone knows if you sell property at a fair market value, there is no income. If you risk the property and receive profit, that's income. Joe Biden knows it. Compensation by definition makes one or many whole. There is no profit or gain derived from property. Compensation is legally acquired property and is by nature the very first form of property acquisition. I'll give you this for that. The IRS will openly tell you the income tax is not a tax on property. Joe Biden knows it. Everyone should know a gain accruing to capital is not income. Joe Biden knows it. The half of your Social Security and Medicare paid by your employer isn't. You pay it all in lower wages. Joe Biden knows it. Everyone in government is subject to the 1939 Public Salary Tax Act. You aren't. Still, 90 million work an extra 25 years to pay a tax bill they never owed. Joe Biden knows it. The 16th Amendment was specifically designed to protect property from taxation. Joe Biden knows it. Joe Biden knows communism doesn't work because people like to own stuff and no person's property shall be taken by law without just compensation. Joe Biden knows a right to property is either all-encompassing or it is not a right and is a conditional privilege granted by government, regulated by stipulation. Some of you think you have a litany of rights that are being denied. A right to clean air and water. A right to free health care. A right to free college. A right to a free income. A right to a job. A right to abort a child after it's been born. How far away can it be before the following are discovered? A right to food. A right to a home. A right to homeowners insurance. A right to a car. A right to car insurance. A right not to work. A right to alcohol and drugs. A right to both Xbox and PlayStation. A right not to go to jail. Yeah, now we're talking freedom. But none of these are rights, nor can they ever be. You do, however, have a right to acquire property and be compensated for your labor. You have a right to expect no interference in a simple contract as opposed to 50% of your property taken by an uninvited third party. Your labor has value and is your property. What you do with it is your choice. And yeah, Joe Biden knows that too. Years ago there was a vast body of jurisprudence in support of Jim Crow laws. Today there is significant case law supporting modern-day slavery. How do you prepare your children for 50,000 hours of labor with no compensation while calling it freedom? We allowed government to impose a tax on income derived from a source. Compensation is a source from which an income may be derived. The tax is on profit and gain, separated from the source. The source is free from taxation unless you work for the government. I'm finished towing the line. FreeMyPeopleNow.com